I am Dr. Kay Fontana, life force coach and grief recovery specialist, and I am deeply familiar with the pain of loss, having experienced many throughout my life. At just 9 years old, I lost my brother to cancer and witnessed my parents' immense grief, which was unbearable. Years later, my mother lost her battle with Alzheimer's, and then my father was diagnosed with cancer and passed away a week after his diagnosis. Most recently, in January 2023, I experienced the devastating loss of my husband and soulmate of 40 years due to multiple health issues. In between were countless other losses, including family members, friends, co-workers, beloved pets, and even finances. However, I turned my pain into my purpose and passion to share strategies to help you get through your darkest days and navigate the complexities of grief. This is the Healing Our Grieving Hearts podcast. Welcome to today's episode where I'm going to share when losses are intangible. An intangible loss refers to one that is non-physical and cannot be quantified. These include loss of faith, trust, security, safety, health, or career, or many others. Often, these can be a result of another significant loss, such as a family member, a divorce, personal injury, or financial hardship. I want to share some common scenarios when intangible losses may arise. So let's begin by discussing the loss that often comes with the death of a loved one. This type of loss can result in profound and overwhelming grief, leading to intense emotional pain that can feel unmanageable. The impact of losing a family member or a close friend extends far beyond the day of their passing. It can significantly disrupt one's sense of safety and support in the world. When someone who has always been a source of comfort, guidance, and unconditional love is suddenly absent, it leaves a void that can be difficult to fill. The emotional fallout can be deeply unsettling as the individuals struggle with the reality that their primary source of support is no longer available. In addition to the personal sorrow, losing a loved one can lead individuals to question their beliefs and values. For some, this loss may provoke a crisis of faith, leading to deep existential inquiries about the reasons behind their loved one's departure. They may wonder why the death happened, what could have been done differently, or if there's any meaning to be found in the suffering that accompanies such grief. Similarly, experiences with the end of a romantic relationship, such as a divorce or a breakup, can evoke feelings of insecurity and mistrust. Like the loss of a loved one, the end of a significant relationship can leave individuals feeling isolated and abandoned. The emotional connection that once provided security and companionship is shattered, leading to feelings of loneliness and vulnerability. As individuals process these feelings, they may also find themselves questioning their self-worth, future relationships, and if they can trust again. The combination of grief from losing a loved one and the emotional fallout from relationship endings can significantly complicate the healing process, making it essential for individuals to navigate through their feelings with compassion and support. After experiencing an accident or injury, individuals often face a host of challenges that extend beyond the physical impacts. They may encounter significant emotional distress, which can manifest as anxiety, sadness, or frustration. This emotional upheaval often leads to a diminished capacity to enjoy life as they once did, resulting in intangible losses that can affect various aspects of their daily existence. Activities that were previously fulfilling may become burdensome or unenjoyable, making it difficult to find joy and satisfaction in life. The emotional toll of adapting to new limitations can contribute to feelings of isolation and despair, complicating the recovery process. Similarly, the onset of a serious illness or the management of a chronic health condition can create profound emotional and psychological repercussions. Individuals struggling with their health may experience heightened insecurity about their bodies and futures, leading to persistent fear and uncertainty. The unpredictability of their condition can disrupt the ordinary patterns of life, removing the stability and normalcy they once took for granted. This loss of normalcy can alter how they perceive the world around them, making everyday activities feel daunting and overwhelming. As individuals navigate through these challenges, they may struggle with profound questions about their identity, purpose, and overall well being. The combination of physical limitations and the psychological burden of illness can lead to an ongoing struggle to maintain a sense of self worth and confidence. These experiences often require individuals to seek new avenues for coping and support as they adapt to their changing circumstances, emphasizing the importance of resilience and self-care in the face of such intangible losses. Experiencing job loss or undergoing a major career transition can have a profound psychological effect on individuals, often resulting in intense feelings of insecurity and a deep sense of loss regarding one's identity. When a person loses a job, they not only face the practical challenges of finding new employment, but also endure an emotional upheaval that can threaten their self-esteem and confidence. The workplace often serves as a source of validation and purpose, and when that is taken away, individuals may struggle to articulate who they are outside of their professional roles. This can lead to a diminished sense of self-worth as they struggle with feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt. The overall emotional well-being of individuals experiencing such transitions may be significantly affected as they navigate the complexities of unemployment or the adjustments required in a new career path. In a similar vein, facing financial hardships or going through bankruptcy can trigger a cascade of negative emotions that further erode one's sense of stability and security. Individuals caught in these circumstances often experience feelings of shame and embarrassment, which can be exacerbated by a societal stigma around financial failure. Such feelings can lead to increased anxiety and worry about the future as individuals are left questioning their capabilities and overall stability. The loss of financial security can create a pervasive sense of vulnerability, making it difficult to trust oneself or make sound decisions. This lack of confidence can spill over into other areas of life, including relationships and personal aspirations. Ultimately, both job loss and financial difficulties can create a perfect storm of emotional turmoil, challenging individuals to find ways to reclaim their self-worth and sense of security. These experiences often underscore the importance of building a robust support system, engaging in self-reflection, and practicing self-compassion as essential components in navigating the tumultuous waters of change and uncertainty. It also highlights the need for resilience in order to overcome these significant challenges and rebuild a fulfilling and secure future. Experiencing traumatic events such as incidents involving violence, natural disasters, or severe accidents can have a profound and lasting impact on individuals. Such exposures often shake the very foundation of a person's sense of safety and security, leading to a significant loss of trust in the world around them. This erosion of security can manifest as heightened anxiety, making individuals more alert to perceived threats and less able to relax. In the aftermath of trauma, it is common for individuals to experience symptoms of depression as they struggle to cope with the emotional fallout from their experiences. The psychological landscape shifts dramatically, leaving them struggling with feelings of vulnerability and fear that can permeate daily life. This constant state of heightened alertness not only affects mental well-being, but can also hinder one's ability to rebuild a sense of normalcy, making recovery feeling like an insurmountable challenge. Relocating or being displaced from familiar surroundings, whether due to professional commitments, personal choices, or circumstances beyond one's control, can lead to complex emotional reactions. The act of moving not only involves a physical transition, but also triggers a deep sense of loss associated with leaving behind established communities, friendships, and cultural contexts. As individuals navigate new environments, they may find themselves confronting feelings of isolation and disconnection. The familiar becomes unfamiliar, and the strong sense of belonging that once provided comfort is stripped away. This disruption can lead to an identity crisis as individuals reflect on who they are without the anchors of their past lives. The loss of a stable community can create feelings of anxiety and longing for the connections and routines that once defined them. Furthermore, adapting to a new location can be a daunting challenge as individuals seek to create new relationships and find their place in an environment that may initially feel foreign. Ultimately, both traumatic events and the experience of relocation can deeply influence an individual's emotional state, highlighting the critical need for support, coping strategies, and time to heal and adjust. In essence, intangible losses occur in situations where there is a significant alteration or disruption of emotions, relationships, or personal security, affecting overall mental and emotional well-being. Reflecting on your feelings and emotions surrounding intangible losses can provide valuable insight and facilitate healing. Here are some questions that you can ask yourself. What specific loss am I experiencing? Reflecting on this question allows you to pinpoint the exact nature of your loss, whether it's related to a loved one, career, or a significant change in your circumstances. Identifying this specific loss may help you understand its emotional weight and relevance in your life. What aspects of my life feel diminished or impacted? This inquiry encourages you to explore the areas of your life that have been altered by the loss. You may notice changes in your relationships, sense of purpose, mental health, or daily routines. Recognizing these impacts can help you address your feelings and seek ways to heal and rebuild. How has this loss affected my daily life? This question prompts you to explore how the loss has infiltrated various aspects of your routine. You may find that your ability to enjoy previously cherished activities has diminished, and everyday tasks seem overwhelming, leading to increased feelings of frustration and sadness. Are there specific activities or routines that I find more difficult to engage in? Upon reflection, you may identify particular activities that once brought you joy, such as socializing with friends, pursuing hobbies, or maintaining work responsibilities that have become increasingly challenging. This struggle highlights the pervasive impact of loss on your overall well-being and daily functioning. How do I believe this loss has changed me? Reflecting on this question allows you to consider the deep areas of transformation in your life. You may feel that your perspective on life has shifted significantly, impacting your emotional resilience and how you approach challenges moving forward. How do I perceive my identity, beliefs, or values since the loss occurred? In examining this area, you might find that your sense of self has evolved. Your beliefs about trust, love, and stability may have changed, making you question what truly matters to you. This evolution could lead to a re-evaluation of your priorities, shaping how you engage with the world around you. What thoughts or beliefs am I holding on to that may be contributing to my emotional state? Reflecting on this question encourages you to identify any underlying beliefs that impact how you view yourself and your situation. These thoughts can shape your reactions and emotional responses to challenges you face daily. Are there negative self-talk or assumptions I need to challenge? Consider if you find yourself engaging in critical self-talk or making unjust assumptions about your worth or abilities. Identifying these negative patterns is essential to breaking the cycle of self-doubt. By challenging these beliefs, you can begin to create a more positive and empowering mindset that aids in your healing process. What coping mechanisms have I used so far, and how effective have they been? Taking a moment to evaluate the strategies you've employed can provide valuable insights into your emotional journey. Assessing their effectiveness allows you to understand whether they're truly helping you cope or merely masking the underlying pain. Are my current strategies helping me, or do I need to try something different? Reflect on whether your existing coping methods are genuinely contributing to your well-being. If you find they're not yielding positive results, it may be time to explore new approaches, such as mindfulness practices, seeking support from friends, or even professional guidance to facilitate your healing. How do I typically process loss or grief? Understanding your personal approach to coping with loss can reveal valuable insights into your emotional needs. Whether you tend to reflect inward, reach out for support, or engage in creative outlets, recognizing your methods can guide you toward healthier coping strategies. What support do I need from others during this time? Taking stock in your emotional needs is crucial as you navigate through this period of loss. Consider whether you require someone to listen, offer advice, or simply be present with you. Identifying these needs can help you communicate them effectively. Who can I reach out to for emotional support or practical help? Think about the people in your life who you trust and feel comfortable approaching. Whether it's a close family member, friend, or professional, reaching out for support is an important step. Remember, you don't have to face this alone. Many are willing to help you through your struggles. And lastly, what would I say to a friend going through a similar loss? How can I apply that same compassion and understanding to my own situation? Taking the time to reflect on these questions can help you gain clarity, process your emotions, and identify ways to move forward towards healing and acceptance. During this time of processing your grief around intangible losses, it's important to identify and reduce exposure to situations or people that exacerbate your feelings of loss or negativity. Surround yourself with positive influences who understand your situation. Sharing experiences and feelings with friends, family, or support groups can provide comfort and validation. Write about your feelings in a journal, create art, or engage in other forms of creative expression. This can serve as a healthy outlet for emotions and help process loss. Engage in mindfulness techniques or meditation to help center your thoughts and reduce anxiety. This can promote emotional healing and provide clarity. Incorporate relaxation techniques such as deep breathing exercises, yoga, or progressive muscle relaxation to reduce stress and promote emotional healing. If applicable, explore your beliefs or spirituality and engage in prayer or community worship, which can provide comfort and a sense of connection. Always remember that the healing journey is highly individual, and what works for one person may not work for another. It's crucial to explore different approaches and discover what genuinely resonates with you. Trust your instincts as you navigate this journey, as personal connection is vital to achieving meaningful and lasting recovery. The mission of Healing Our Grieving Hearts is to help individuals navigate through loss and find purpose through grief recovery, energy healing, and spiritual support. For more information on how to benefit from grief healing modalities that I offer, go to my website at www.healingourgrievinghearts.com, where you can schedule a complimentary grief breakthrough session. You will also find 2 guided meditations on the media page. To follow me on Facebook, go to facebook.com/k.fontana. Thank you for listening to this episode of Healing Our Grieving Hearts podcast. Remember that you are not alone in your grief, and your experiences and emotions are valid. Join me next Saturday at 10 a.m. Arizona time as we continue to explore the human experience and experience a meditation for grief. Until then, be kind to yourself.